to the Star Teacher, Star Student Award Ceremony for the class of 2025, presented by Gaston County Schools and GSM Services. I am Chief Communications Officer Todd Higgins, and it is a pleasure to have all of you with us for our program. This ceremony recognizes outstanding high school students in the class of 2025 and the accomplished teachers who have gone above and beyond the call of duty to see that they are successful. We would like to thank GSM Services for sponsoring this wonderful recognition program, and we appreciate everyone here at Gaston Early College High School and at Gaston College for working with us to host our Star Teacher, Star Student ceremony this year. And now to offer our official welcome from the Gaston County Board of Education, I am delighted to introduce our chairman, Mr. Josh Crisp.
Thank you, Todd, and good evening to everyone. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome you here, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here for the 2025 Star Teacher, Star Student Award Ceremony. I'm especially proud to have you here in my hometown of Dallas. You may or may not know this, the geographic center of Gaston County is just about a mile from here in the square of Dallas. So just remember, everything is centered around Dallas. So, but honestly, no, thank you for, like Todd said, thank you to Gaston County Schools, to Gaston College for hosting us, and we are privileged to be here tonight. I want to take a few minutes to introduce our Board of Education members who join me tonight. So Vice Chair Dot Cherry is here with us, and former Chairman Jeff Ramsey is here as well. So thank them for coming. Each year, Star students being recognized this evening, they select a teacher who had the greatest influence on their life. The teacher being honored are among the best of the best in Gaston County Schools, and they are truly star teachers who work every day to make a difference in our students' lives, as do all our teachers. Let me be the first to say congratulations to those here tonight, to all of our star students and the teachers, and I would like to say thank you again to GSM for sponsoring the event tonight. The Board of Education joins me in commending each student and each teacher as we salute a job well done. We're confident that our star students will go on to become professional leaders in our community. And we know that our teachers will continue to inspire our students every day. Before I leave, I need a little bit of help from y'all. So I tried to convince my wife that the dessert dinner tonight, or the dessert reception, would serve as dinner for our 26th wedding anniversary, which is today. You didn't buy that, so I'm on the hook for dinner this weekend. So if you see her, tell her that I was here and I was working, so I appreciate that. And seriously, she is very supportive of what we do, and she is an assistant teacher here in Gaston County Schools, so she understands the benefit and the joy of being here tonight. So please know that we appreciate everything you do and everything that we do to help recognize the star students and teachers for class of 2025. I'm glad to see you all and hope you enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Now it is a pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Morgan Houchard.
Thank you, Todd. Good evening, everyone. I want to thank you for being here tonight as we recognize and honor our star teachers and our star students for the class of 2025. We'd like to express our appreciation to GSM Services for once again sponsoring our ceremony and help to make this an outstanding program and make it possible again this year. So thank you, GSM. We'd also like to express our appreciation to everyone who had a hand in organizing and coordinating the program. This ceremony is always a highlight of the year for me, as it serves as a way to usher in our graduation season as we celebrate outstanding seniors in the class of 2025 and their most influential teachers. It goes without saying that this year's star students shine brightly, and they shine brightly for the class of 2025, not only for Gaston County Schools, but for their class as well. They have accomplished many wonderful achievements, both inside and outside the classroom. The teachers here today were selected for being a star in the eyes of the people who are most affected by their work, their students. And their students' academic records are impressive. Their leadership in extracurricular and community activities is commendable, and they have received numerous awards and accolades during their high school career. Without question, they are stars for a better tomorrow. They represent us well. Walt Disney once said, "Keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things, because we're curious, and curiosity keeps us leading down new paths." So our STAR students are moving forward. They're opening new doors, and they're doing new things and new challenges because of what STAR teachers have done for them in their classrooms. Each teacher here this evening has generated curiosity and learning, and their students will eagerly venture down new paths because of them and their influence. The STAR teachers have sparked in their students the knowledge, skills, creativity, and self-confidence needed to reach their fullest potential, and they have inspired our STAR students to shine brightly as they do. So we are extremely proud of our STAR students in the class of 2025, and we are pleased to recognize their STAR teachers this evening. So congratulations to all of our honorees, and we extend our very best wishes for their continued success. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Huchard. Now we would like to invite Lee Langford to come forward to share remarks on behalf of our event sponsor, GSM Services.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of GSM Services, it truly is an honor to be a part of this special evening, one that celebrates the power of education, mentorship, and the lasting impact of phenomenal teachers. GSM Services has proudly been serving the Gaston County community for over 98 years. Founded in 1927, we've grown to become more than just a business. We like to think of ourselves as a family committed to making a difference here in Gaston County. Whether it's through our daily work with HVAC and roofing or just through our community efforts, our passion has always been about the people. And nothing is more important to the future of Gaston County than its young people. And we believe that investing in students and their success strengthens this entire community. That's why being a part of an event like this means so much to us. It's why we look forward to partnering with the high schools throughout the year with our internships. We currently have 4 interns from 4 different high schools at GSM, and we just enjoy them, and we love to see what they do when they leave us. Some come right on through an apprenticeship, and some go on to college, and it's just an exciting time that we get to be a part of. We also like books at GSM. If you know our leaders, they're always sharing their book recommendations, and if you start from day one at orientation, you're given a list of books and the wisdom that we gleaned from these books. One of those books is The Way of the Shepherd by Dr. Kevin Lehman and Bill Pentak. And in that book, the quote is, "People long to follow a leader who is a person of integrity, authenticity, and compassion." And that's exactly what great teachers do. They lead with honesty, passion, and heart, showing their students not just what to learn, but how to lead with character and purpose. So tonight we celebrate those educators who have made a lasting impact, shaping the future one student at a time. So to the seniors being honored tonight, congratulations. Your dedication and hard work and appreciation for those educators who have guided you are remarkable. And to the teachers, words are not sufficient to thank you for your unwavering commitment to shaping young minds and futures. We're proud to support this evening, and we're, as always, grateful to be a part of the Gaston County community. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Ms. Langford, for your remarks, and thank you to GSM Services for your support of our program. Now we are ready to meet our STAR teachers and STAR students for the class of 2025. I will introduce each student and teacher and have the student come forward to read the essay. And we would like for the teacher to please stand on the X that's right here, and you'll see it when you come up here, as the student shares his or her essay. Then we will give the teacher an opportunity to make brief remarks before the awards presentation. Superintendent Hushard and the Board of Education members will present to the star teacher the official Star Teacher Award, a copy of the student's essay, and a Gaston County Schools lapel pin. Each student will receive the Star Student plaque and a Star Student lapel pin. We begin our recognition with the Gaston Early College High School. The star student is Mariah Wallace. She is the daughter of Milo Leah and Brian Wallace. Mariah plans to attend Gardner-Webb University or Lenore-Ryan University to major in biology, and she hopes to pursue a career as a microbiologist after pursuing her PhD. The star teacher is Megan Hibberts. Ms. Hibberts is a social studies teacher here at the Gaston Early College High School. Please welcome them now.
Good evening, everyone. While attending this school, I encountered all of the excellent staff. When thinking of the teacher that had the greatest influence on my life, I always come back to Mrs. Hibberts. I have been in school for many years, and no one has quite taught me the way that she has. While she has taught many different subjects, I could feel the passion that she had for each and all of them. All of her classes have had an impact on me, from learning about monetary responsibility in her economics and personal finance class to guiding us on how to responsibly take in information during current events. During every class, you could tell that she loved her job and took the time to create educational activities that her class would love. One thing that has been common with all of these classes is that she has taught us that while we may not be the same in different aspects, we should treat others with respect and dignity. She was one of the first teachers to emphasize that higher education is not limited to traditional universities. She also advocated for community colleges and trade schools. She was the main teacher during our job shadowing experience, and this experience helped me find a passion that I never knew had existed. I would like to thank Mrs. Hibberts for being an authentic teacher who has always encouraged us to go above and beyond.
How do you follow a wonderful student? Mariah, I am honored that you selected me to be your star teacher. Thank you. Students like you create a beautiful reminder as to why I came into this profession. Thank you for challenging me and helping me to continue to grow as an educator. Tonight, I would also like to thank your parents. You have raised an astounding young woman, and I want to personally thank you for sharing her with Gaston Early College High School and allowing me to have the opportunity to teach her. Mariah has a brilliant mind, and she will continue to do amazing things. Mariah, you started out in our program as a quiet and shy student, and as the years progressed, you grew into a self-confident young woman. Over the years, I have watched you make friends easily, ask questions when needed, and you have worked hard to become an amazing leader that our student body needed. Through your 5 years within our program, you have always been full of grace and compassion. You have always been a friend to everyone who encountered you, and I appreciate you going above and beyond in every area that you have been part of while at GECHS. During your senior year in my senior seminar class, it is where I began to see you flourish. I saw you shine through your involvement in our job shadowing program. Every week, I could tell that you were embracing the nature of your calling. Mariah, as she mentioned in her speech, she told me early on that she wanted to do something in the medical field. During this experience, she was able to shadow a doctor and partner with Cramer Hospital. This opportunity solidified her desire to focus on her bachelor's in science and then go on to get her master's and PhD. Currently, she is leaning toward majoring in microbiology and would like to develop medication and treatment for patients. Every week when Mariah would return from job shadowing, there was a light about her, and her smile would bright up the room as she would tell me about her experience that week. For me as an educator, just knowing that when my students leave my classroom, even if they just have a bit of hope of what they want to do with their life, that is what excites me. Mariah, one thing that I would like to leave you with is from one of our favorite books that we read in class, The Last Lecture by Randy Posh. I'd like to tell you, never lose your childlike wonder. Keep dreaming and dream big. Be a lifelong learner. And as you move forward in life, there may be brick walls, but remember that the brick walls are not there to keep us out. The brick walls are there to give us a chance to show how badly we want something. So whatever you do, don't stop until you reach your dreams. I believe in you, and I cannot wait to hear all about your accomplishments. Now go and make us proud, and make sure to visit.
Now we are ready to recognize the star student and star teacher for the Gaston Early College of Medical Sciences, which is also located here on the Gaston College campus. The star student is Samuel Williams. His parents are Thomas and Patience Williams. He plans to attend North Carolina State University and earn a degree in pre-medicine. He plans to become a physician. His star teacher is Tommy Ramkison. Mr. Ramkison is a social studies teacher at the Gaston Early College of Medical Sciences. Please welcome them now.
Good evening. Learning history always seemed like a chore to me. In my mind, it was a subject where one would simply put into memory dates and events and simply record them when necessary. I expected likewise when I took my first history class with Mr. Ram in the 9th grade. Mr. Ram's teaching style is unlike some teaching styles I've experienced, especially from history teachers. He often has his classes create craft projects or at times perform in simulations which all directly integrate what we are learning at a given time into those works. This was new to me, for in history classes, my expectations of doing projects were not there. Furthermore, Mr. Ram always demanded proper grammar, punctuation, capitalization for his assignments. Consequently, this blend of strict and fun teaching style created discipline and made me enjoy his classes more. Apart from his engaging teaching, Mr. Ram genuinely cares about the well-being of his students. He seems to have this special ability where he can easily detect when a classmate is down or struggling with something. Likewise, he is able to give the best advice or make you laugh, no matter how much you try to be sad. To me, this is what makes a great teacher, one that cares about the quality of his work and also the comfort and welfare of his students. This is why I choose Mr. Ramkison as my star teacher. Thank you.
I'm humbled to be selected to recognize Samuel Williams as a star student from Gaston Early College of Medical Sciences. When I think of a star, I am reminded of something that stands out in the sky by shining brightly. Like a star, Sam brings positivity and energy to any room or any situation. He has the natural ability to make others feel good and inspire those around him. Academically, Sam's performance is nothing short of stellar. In fact, in his 9th grade year, I had the honor of awarding him the Distinguished Historian Award for his outstanding analytical, writing, and inquiry skills. Being the only social studies teacher at GECMS, I have the pleasure of getting to know students better than most teacher gets to know other students, and that was the case with Sam. When not on my class, I enjoy when Sam comes to talk to me about college, life lessons, swimming, or American football, because he's from Ghana and only knows about soccer. I feel privileged to have been in Sam's life these 4 years, but more importantly, I have been deeply changed by his authenticity, passion, and integrity. Sam, I pray that you will continue to inspire and motivate others, not only by being a star student, but as a light in this world.
Up next, we have the star student and star teacher from North Gaston High School. The star student is Sebastian Hoyos. He is the son of John Hoyos and Liliana Garcia. Sebastian plans to attend Gaston College to major in nursing. He wants to pursue a career as a registered nurse. His star teacher is Anna Slintz. Ms. Slintz has served as a health science educator at North Gaston High School, her alma mater, for 15 years. Please welcome our star student and star teacher from North Gaston High School.
My family moved to Gaston County when I was 11. I was afraid of facing a new environment, a new culture, a new life, and mostly having to go to school and not knowing anyone or anything. I had to start my life again from zero. Thankfully, I have come across many people who have positively influenced my life, supporting and guiding me through this process. Choosing my teacher was a tough job, as every single one has had a great influence on me, and I'm deeply grateful to them. I chose Ms. Lenz as the teacher who has had the greatest influence in my life. She encouraged me to be part of her nursing fundamentals program, inspiring me and motivating me to pursue my dream of becoming a nurse. Her work ethic, fueled by passion, sets an example I will always look up to, inspiring me to pursue what I'm truly passionate about. Her charismatic personality makes every day in her class highly anticipated, as she uses unique ways to explain new topics, such as making a connection with any experience, no matter the emotional attachment. She always stays positive, mentoring me to see the bright side of any situation. She always took the time to help me find solutions to some of my problems, even when I had lost all hope. She has been instrumental in helping me to develop my future, making a lasting impact on my life. Thank you.
Sebastian, I am truly honored to be standing here today sharing with everyone just how amazing of a person and student you are. When he told me I was his choice for star teacher, I have to admit he nearly scared me to death. He pulled me aside and said he had something very serious to tell me. My heart sank because I thought he was about to tell me that he was going to have knee surgery and it was going to be scheduled during clinical time. He's lucky I hold him in such high regard because it took me a minute to recover from that. I have taught many students over the years, but Sebastian truly stands out. Before I even met him in Health Science 1, I had already heard how great he was, and let me tell you, they were right. Sebastian, you have a presence that radiates positivity. I don't think I've ever seen you without a smile on your face. Currently, Sebastian, or Dr. John, as we affectionately call him, is in my nursing fundamentals class. In this class, he is working towards his CNA certification, and while the material can be challenging, it is never a problem for him. I've watched him grow into an incredible caregiver, whether it is providing total patient care or painting nails. He does it all. The residents absolutely love him. Sebastian is a born caregiver. Being in high school and obtaining clinical hours in a nursing home can be overwhelming, but Sebastian handles every situation with such grace and patience despite that squeaky knee of his. He is the ideal student, the kind every educator hopes to teach and just as importantly, learn from. It's hard to truly capture who Sebastian is in words. He's strong, yet incredibly compassionate, hardworking, caring, trustworthy. The list goes on. But when I really sat down and thought about it, I found myself thinking about my own son and what I hope for his future. And when I look at Sebastian, I think if my son turns out like Dr. John, I would be over the moon. Sebastian, I am so incredibly proud of you. I can't wait to see all the amazing things you do with your life whatever you choose to do, I know I am 1,000% confident that you will be nothing short of remarkable. Thank you for this incredible honor.
Now we're ready to meet our star student and star teacher from Hunter Huss High School. The star student is Kelsey Griffin. She is the daughter of Siobhan Griffin. Kelsey plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill or Duke University and major in nursing. Her goal is to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. The star teacher is Sarah Dodson. Miss Dodson is a Spanish teacher at Hunter Huss High School. Please welcome them at this time.
Today, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to someone who has been incredibly important in my journey, Ms. Dodson. From the start, you believed in me, even when I struggled to see my own potential. You pushed me to give me my best, supported me through challenges, and gave me the confidence to pursue my goals. Thanks to your guidance, I grew both academically and personally, gaining skills that I will serve me beyond the classroom. For as long as I can remember, I dreamed of attending Duke. Throughout the hard work, late nights, and moments of self-doubt, you continue to encourage me, reassure me, and believe in me, even when I question myself. The fact that you cheer me on, despite being a Tar Heels fan, shows just how dedicated you are to your students. Your kindness and unwavering support truly made a difference. Your classroom was more than a learning space. It was a place where I felt valued and never dreaded walking through the door, because I knew I'd leave feeling stronger and more prepared. The lessons you taught extended beyond academics. They were lessons in resilience and perseverance. Ms. Dodson, because of you, I leave high school not just with knowledge, but with confidence in myself I didn't have before. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being there for me when I doubted myself, for pushing me, and for being the kind of teacher who doesn't just educate, but truly invest in the personal growth of each student. I will always be grateful.
Thank you, Kelsey. What an incredible honor to be chosen as your star teacher. But truthfully, without our students, there are no star teachers. I met Kelsey during the first semester of her sophomore year in my college readiness skills class. From day one, she confidently informed me she didn't need the class because she already possessed these skills. It was at that moment that I knew I had met my match. Kelsey spent the entire semester challenging me in the best way possible, and because of you and students like you, I'm a better teacher. I didn't have to wait long to be challenged again. Kelsey brought her SAS back to B203 for AP Psychology in the spring of her junior year. This time, I saw a more mature, inquisitive, eager student to dive into the material and learn as much as she could about psychology, despite the daily complaints about the workload. Kelsey not only excelled academically, but also supported her classmates, helping them better understand the material. It has been such a pleasure watching you come into your own at Huss. From those first days watching you question whether you made the right decision to transfer, to seeing you thrive in the classroom and shine on the court or field knowing that you did. It's been a privilege to witness your journey. Kelsey, I'm so incredibly proud of the confident, capable young woman you're becoming. Chapel Hill is lucky to have you, and we're sad to lose you. I have no doubt you are going to thrive in all of your endeavors.
Now we have the star student and star teacher from Stuart W. Cramer High School. The star student is Olivia Michael. She is the daughter of Alan and Marcia Michael. Olivia plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and major in biology. She plans on becoming a physical medicine and rehabilitation doctor. Her star teacher is Terrence Grealis. Mr. Grealis is a math teacher at Stuart W. Cramer High School. Let's welcome them at this time.
Good evening. I have chose Mr. Terrence Grealis as my star teacher. Math has always been one of my favorite subjects, but Mr. Grealis has taken my love for it to another level. His teaching is unlike any I have ever experienced. He treats us like college students, setting high expectations that push us to think critically and independently. At the same time, he is always there to answer any questions I have. Because of him, I have taken every course that he teaches, AP Statistics, AP Pre-Calculus, and AP Calculus, so that I can learn as much from him as possible. His influence has even led me to consider minoring in mathematics in college. I encourage everyone I encourage everyone I can to take his classes so that they can learn as much from him as I have. As a testament to his excellent teaching, every single student in my AP Statistics class passed the AP exam, which is unheard of. He doesn't go out of his way to be overly sentimental, but you always know he believes in you. He doesn't need to say it outright. It's in the way he teaches, and the way that he pushes his students, and the way he interacts with us. And despite his no-nonsense approach, he's always there, showing up at sporting events and supporting his students in ways that go beyond the classroom. Mr. Grealis is truly one of a kind. He is extremely intelligent, tough, and unintentionally hilarious. His class is difficult, but that's what makes it so rewarding. One thing he always says is that math stays the same. He's not teaching us new math, just different ways to use it. I'm lucky to have had him as a teacher, and I know I will always remember what I've learned, both about math and how to think in a way I never had before. So thank you so much, Mr. Grealis.
I think I should just say ditto to what every other teacher said and just walk off. Yes, you know, the many different things I thought about saying in this speech today. I just know that Olivia, she said she took all these classes. No, her mom works down the hall from me, and I said, you better make your daughter take this class, and this class from me. She is the type of student that made me want to be a better teacher. I feel like I could walk in here and teach you guys anything about math. But when she walked into my classroom, I wanted to make sure I was on top of it. Because she's not going to sit back there, you know, she might not say, oh, I have a question. She'll just look at me like, I didn't get that. I'm like, oh, okay, and I want to make sure I'm top. She is a star. You know, she was #1 in tennis. She's just awesome. I thought it was because her parents pushed her, but I'm going to let all you parents know, especially if you have little kids. They told her when she was a young girl, and this is a true story, they said, Olivia, we want you to know you are allergic to bees. And if you get bees will make you go into shock and all that. Olivia, they were not talking about grades. They were talking about the insect. So, you know, she had that, oh, I better get these good grades. She is a lovely young lady. Like I said, I could talk about her forever, but I give her mom a hard time. I'm like, are you sad that she's about to leave? I think I'm more sad than she is. So I'll stop here before I start blubbering at 6'3", 290, blubbering up here. That's not going to be a good thing. But Olivia, thank you very much for choosing me. And one last thing, Mr. Hagan said probably snow day tomorrow, everybody. So.
Now we are ready to welcome our star student and star teacher from Webb Street School. The star student is Christian Riggins. He is the son of LaToya Robinson. After graduation, Christian will obtain employment at Morningside Assisted Living in Gastonia, where he will work as an assistant for residents. The star teacher is Mary Ann Bridges. Miss Bridges is a math teacher at Webb Street School. Let's welcome them at this time.
Miss Bridges is a good teacher. She made me feel better. When I get upset, she understands me. She likes to be silly. And always wants me to do my best. I think she is a star teacher because she is got kinda love her students.
Whew. That was sweet, wasn't it? I love you, man. I love you too. And I've really enjoyed you being in my class. You've been awesome. Mr. Christian Riggins possesses many qualities which make him an ideal STAR student. He is a natural leader and a role model for other students at Webb Street School. He is always quick to lend a helping hand to a friend and will do anything that's asked of him. If another student needs help, you will find Christian right beside them, offering them assistance. From carrying items for a student to welcoming another student into his PE class. You can always count on him to be a good friend. When passing younger students in the hallway, Christian is quick to speak to them, and at times he even gives them a fist bump. Other students look up to Christian, and he does not let them down in being an excellent example of a Webb Street student. Christian is also an extremely respectful young man who uses his manners regularly when speaking to teachers and other adults. He is always placing others before himself. There have been several times in our classroom where Christians earn treats but refuses to eat them. He would save them to take them home to his mom. He excels in his academics and takes pride in his schoolwork. Before school, he enjoys working puzzles in the classroom with his teacher. He's really good at that. I mean, even better than me. Outside the classroom, Christian possesses outstanding basketball skills and loves to play basketball. When Christian is relaxing at home, he enjoys playing PlayStation, especially the Marvel games. Mario and Luigi are also some of his frequent favorite games. Some of his favorite memories are family trips to the beaches in Florida. Family is the most important thing to Christian, and he treasures the time that he spends with his siblings and his mother. Christian has already obtained a part-time employment that will hopefully lead to full-time after graduation. Many students are not able to balance school and employment, but Christian is more than capable of this feat. To sum up Christian, he is a respectful, caring young man and will certainly achieve great things in his future. And we all love him at Webb Street. He has came so far since he came to us, and we are all proud of him.
Now we are ready to meet the STAR student and STAR teacher from Highland School of Technology. The STAR student is Regis Liu. His parents are Lin Liu and Shou Wu. He plans to attend a 4-year university where he will major in pre-dentistry. He plans to become an orthodontist and open his own orthodontic practice. The STAR teacher is Angela Garner. Ms. Garner is the dental science instructor at the Highland School of Technology. Please welcome them at this time.
Good evening. It is my absolute honor to recognize my STAR teacher, Ms. Garner. From the moment I stepped into her dental science class, she made an impact on my life that I will carry with me forever. Like many students in my grade, I entered high school after spending a year and a half learning online due to COVID-19. The transition was difficult at first. I was in an unfamiliar environment, barely knowing anyone in my class and unsure of what to expect from high school life. But Ms. Garner made sure none of us felt alone. From the very beginning, she created a classroom that felt like a second home. She fostered camaraderie, ensuring that we not only learned, but supported each other every step of the way. Beyond her warmth and encouragement, Ms. Garner is an incredible educator. She teaches dental science with passion and clarity, making complex topics both engaging and understandable through physical procedures. Her dedication is evident in her classic success, as many of us has excelled in hosted dental competitions under her guidance. But what truly sets her apart is how much she cares about each and every one of us, not just as students, but as individuals. Whenever she has time, she shares valuable life lessons, from essential skills to advice on college applications and scholarships. She wants to see us succeed not only in the classroom, but in life, and she does everything that she can to prepare us for the future. She pushes us to be our best, encourages us when we doubt ourselves, and celebrates every achievement, big or small. For all of this and so much more, I am incredibly grateful. Thank you, Ms. Garner, for being a mentor, a guide, and most of all, for truly caring.
I'm gonna cry. It's truly an honor to be here with you tonight. I first met Regis during his freshman year, and I had the privilege of teaching him dental sciences over the past 4 years. I can still vividly remember him during the first semester in Dental 1. He was just 14 at the time. And without fail, every single day, he would come to my desk when the lesson was over and ask me a question. And at times he scared me because, oh God, what is he going to ask me today? Am I going to know the answer? Do you remember that? Sometimes I knew it and sometimes I didn't. But I would say, well, we'll look at it and we'll figure it out together. At first, I thought he was just trying to impress the teacher or be a teacher's pet. But it didn't take long for me to realize his curiosity was absolutely genuine. He has an extraordinary thirst for knowledge. He's a natural, critical thinker who doesn't just aim to memorize things, but he wants to truly understand why. His love of learning and drive for excellence are unmistakable. Even with his demanding academic schedule, he finds time to be actively involved in all our school's organizations, and he volunteers for the hospital as well. He's been an extraordinary pianist since he was a young child. He has a deep appreciation for music and loves exploring different genres. He's challenged himself through rearranging the pieces of music, can you imagine, just to make it his own unique style. But his creativity doesn't stop there. He even wanted to learn the mechanics of the keyboard so that he could make his own. His drive to learn and his genuine thirst for knowledge are qualities rarely seen at such a young age. In the next few weeks, he has a lot of big decisions to make. He's got to choose between Chapel Hill and Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania. Makes me very happy to know that he will be a dentist one day, without a doubt. And then he will be an orthodontist in that specialty. He's truly an exceptional student. He's been a joy to watch to grow in the passionate, driven young man that he is. And I am so fortunate to have gotten to play just a small journey, or small piece in his journey. And I can't wait to see all the wonderful things you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We would like to acknowledge our Board of Education member, Ms. Jana Smith, who represents the Gastonia Township. I understand Ms. Smith was stuck in traffic, but we are glad you're here and to be with us for our ceremony, so thank you. Now we're ready to recognize the star student and star teacher from Ashbrook High School. The star student is Jamila Lewis. She is the daughter of James and Ursula Lewis. Jamila has been accepted to Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina, to play volleyball and major in biology. Her star teacher is Andrea Nairn. Mrs. Nairn is a retired Gaston County Schools teacher. She taught science at Ashbrook High School from 2008 until 2022. Please welcome them at this time.
Where do I begin? I first met Ms. Nairn during my freshman year when she taught me biology. Through her instruction, I discovered my passion for it. Ms. Nairn inspired me to major in biology and become a geneticist by demonstrating the incredible journey of life, from its creation to its maintenance. She particularly highlighted the fascinating field of genetics. During our genetics unit, I thoroughly enjoyed learning about the different experiments and all that. We also watched a movie called Gattaca. which further enhanced my understanding of the different genetic sequences and what they can lead to, like different traits. Even though she retired the following year, she became much more than just a biology teacher to me. She became one of my greatest supporters throughout my high school journey. She has been there for me in every situation, and I mean every situation, whether it be related to school or if I simply needed someone to talk to. I am proud to say that I have had the privilege to not only have her as a teacher, but as someone I look up to. Thank you.
She doesn't look up to me. In this profession, you always hope that your students leave you with more knowledge, better life skills, and a stronger character than when they arrived. Often as high school teachers particularly, we're not allowed to see our influence once they leave us. But no one really warns you about the great influence your students have on you. Every student I taught made me look at the world differently, reminded me that our diversity is our greatest strength, and gave me hope for the future. Jamila entered my classroom 4 years ago as a freshman and about a foot taller than me and almost everyone else. It was obvious that she belonged in honors biology because her rapport with her peers was so effortless that it was easy to forget that she was the youngest. As a rabid sports fan, I went to watch our volleyball team play and was pleasantly surprised to see her playing varsity as a freshman. I remember thinking, man, I am glad I'm not on the other side of her net. She would break my nose. The next day, she and I were discussing the team's performance, and I was encouraging her to be more vocal on the court, and she responded, Miss Nairn, you know I'm just a freshman, right? To which I replied, leaders lead. You are a true leader, my dear, in all aspects of life. I came across a quote that says, a leader is one who sees more than others see, who sees farther than others see, and who sees before others see. This quote sums up Jamila's abilities for sure, on and off the court. Just a freshman? Ladies and gentlemen, Jamila Lewis is not just anything. She is brilliant in the classroom, a beast on the volleyball court, and a true leader in every room she enters. Every time I'm blessed to be around her, I'm left with great faith that this next generation is going to do wonderful things. Jamila is the best that Gaston County, in fact, our country, has to offer, and she will positively impact the future in ways that I can't yet imagine. I am truly humbled and honored to be standing with her today and to have been allowed a very small part in her current success. I can't wait to see what God has in store for you. Thank you for choosing me and for inspiring me to be a better human.
Now we are ready to recognize the star student and star teacher from Bessemer City High School. The star student is Caitlin Justice. She is the daughter of Jerry and Danielle Justice. She plans to attend Western Carolina University as an honors student, double majoring in environmental studies and natural resource conservation and management. She aspires to pursue a career in conservation. Her star teacher is Alyssa Gaines. Mrs. Gaines is the choral director at Bessemer City High School. Let's welcome them at this time.
Good evening. When I first met Miss Gaines in my sophomore year during second semester of choir class, I had no idea how much of an impact she would have on my life. From the very beginning, she stood out as a teacher who truly cared about her students, not just as singers, but as individuals. That's why I believe Miss Gaines is more than deserving of the title Star Teacher. Miss Gaines provides more opportunities than any teacher I've ever had. She encourages us to take advantage of these opportunities, even when financial situations make it really difficult. Instead of letting obstacles hold us back, she actively finds ways to help us participate in experience that will help us be better musicians and people. Without her support, I would have missed out on chances to grow and learn. I've always been a self-doubter, but Miss Gaines constantly reminds me that I'm a better singer than I think I am. She pushes me to take risks and believe in my abilities. She is always there when I need help, whether it's with music or with personal struggles. Her approachable and kind nature makes her someone I can trust completely. When I talk to her, she listens without judgment, never makes me feel small or unimportant. She reminds me I'm not alone, and her support means everything to me. Miss Gaines, is more than a teacher. She is a mentor, a guide, and a true star teacher.
I'm about to cry. Good evening, everyone. I am extremely honored and humbled to stand before you today as Bessemer City High School star teacher this year. It is a privilege to be here, and more so to be selected by our school's star student, Caitlin Justice. I started working at Bessemer City during Caitlin's sophomore year, as she mentioned. Since January of 2023, I've had the pleasure of teaching Caitlin every day. That was my first year teaching. Caitlin and her best friends, who I would be remiss not to mention, have always cared so passionately about choral music from the minute I met them. Coming from a line of educators myself, I've had the opportunity firsthand to see how impactful a teacher can be on a student's life. One of the greatest honors of being a chorus teacher, aside from the music making, is getting the opportunity to see the same students in my classroom every day, not just for a semester, but all throughout their high school journey. Caitlin and I have gotten to grow up and learn how to navigate high school together. We've experienced new things, went on different choir trips for the first time, grew friendships, and have had more heart-to-heart and life conversations sitting in my room after the 3:30 bell than I can count. Some students sign up to take chorus because they think it'll be an easy A. Caitlin signed up for chorus because she wanted to sing, learn about music, and to keep her passion for choir at the forefront of every school day. As much as I can assist Caitlin with the pronunciation of an Estonian or Korean song, or suggest a technique that will help that one high note really come out, she has helped me in more ways than I can express today. She dedicates so much time to our program, including after-school rehearsals for choir festivals she consistently gets accepted into, on top of her other commitments like volunteering, the numerous clubs she's involved in, and being her brother's personal chauffeur. Her leadership, determination, encouragement, and grace have helped transform me into the teacher I am today. Caitlin is one of those students you hope to get lucky enough to teach, and somehow I've been blessed to have her for my first 3 years. She's one of those remember me when kind of people. While I'm devastated to not have her at BCHS after this year, I couldn't be more excited to watch her achieve her dreams while attending Western Carolina University in the fall. I'm confident that the hard work and preparation Caitlin has demonstrated during high school will not only propel her college success, but the extremely bright future beyond that. I am so proud of you. Thank you for the tremendous impact you've had on my life.
Now we are ready to meet the star student and star teacher for South Point High School. The star student is Charlie Price. His parents are Jason and Megan Price. Charlie plans to attend the University of South Carolina Honors College and major in pre-medicine biology. His star teacher is David Grimes. Mr. Grimes is a math teacher at South Point High School. Let's welcome them at this time.
All right, good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all of our star students and star teachers. I remember walking into Mr. Grimes' classroom my sophomore year filled with excitement for the semester ahead. I had heard from countless peers how incredible of a teacher he was, but I had no idea just how much he would impact my life, not just as a teacher, but as a mentor, a role model, and a friend. From the very first lesson, it was clear that Mr. Grimes wasn't just here to teach math, he was here to inspire. His passion for math was contagious, and his enthusiasm was unmatched. He had a way of making even the most challenging concepts feel approachable, engaging every student in a way that made us want to learn. I can honestly say that I absorbed more knowledge in his class than in any other before. But what truly sets Mr. Grimes apart is not just his ability to teach, it's his ability to connect. Every single day, he made the effort to ask about our lives, to check in on us, and to genuinely care. He didn't just see students in desks. He saw people with dreams and stories. And because of that, every student who walks through his door knows that they matter. Beyond the classroom, Mr. Grimes has played an even greater role in shaping who I am today. Through student council, awards day, pep rallies, and so much more, I have had the privilege of working alongside of him. He has shown me what true leadership looks like, not just making decisions, but lifting others up, guiding with integrity, and striving for excellence in everything that I do. More than anything, I have found in Mr. Grimes someone who truly understands me. He has been a constant source of wisdom, encouragement, and laughter. Whether we're talking about college basketball, wrestling, school, or just life, I always leave our conversations feeling more confident and more prepared for what comes next. No matter what I face, I know he is in my corner, ready to offer advice, support, or simply a listening ear. Mr. Grimes has taught me not only how to succeed in academics, but how to approach life with passion, with positivity, with humor, and with a commitment to building meaningful connections. He has been my biggest supporter, believing in my dreams, even when I may have doubted myself. To put it simply, Mr. Grimes is the kind of teacher who changes lives, and I am beyond grateful that God placed him in mine. So on behalf of myself and every student who has had the privilege of learning from him, thank you, Mr. Grimes, for your dedication, your kindness, and your unwavering belief in us, for everything you do every single day. We are all better because of you.
Throughout my teaching career, I have been asked often what my philosophy of education is, and I've always responded with the same answer, that I believe the role of an educator is to provide opportunities. I teach math so that my students have the opportunity to pursue any math-related career that they want at any institution that they want. I sponsor clubs so that the students have an opportunity to strengthen their leadership and teamwork skills. I direct events in the auditorium to provide students with the opportunity to get comfortable with speaking or performing in front of a crowd. And whether in the classroom, with a club, or on a stage, I have been able to work with a multitude of different types of students. But in my 27 years of teaching, I have never met a student that has taken advantage of the opportunities given to him as much as Charlie Price has. In my math class, he was my star, making perfects on everything and finishing the course with a 100. Yes, Charlie is intelligent and an overachiever, but it was the intensity at which he approached learning that inspired me. And he is that way in every class. He is going to learn as much as he can from every teacher and seek out opportunities on his own to learn even more about the subject. And he does it all with the most positive attitude ever. And we should all strive to meet his standard of hard work and diligence. And when I say he takes advantage of all opportunities, I am not exaggerating. Charlie is our student body president. He is president of the National Honor Society. He's president of the South Point Ambassadors, and he is on the Superintendent's Advisory Committee. He is the MC of our annual awards day and our pep rallies, and is captain of the wrestling team. He is not just a student leader on our campus, he is the student leader on our campus. And he does it all with humility and kindness. Charlie is the definition of a servant leader. He leads because he has a desire to serve the needs of others. He leads by putting in the most work, by setting a positive example, and by recognizing and utilizing the strengths of his peers. Charlie even comes to school early every day, though he doesn't have a first period class on campus. He comes to tutor struggling students. He makes quizzes and study guides for them, but most importantly, he encourages them. You see, what inspires me the most about Charlie Price is not his outstanding resume. It's his heart towards others. He is simply one of the nicest people I have ever met in my life, and a true representation of Christ's love. He is giving, patient, trustworthy, and respectful, and I have seen him firsthand reach out to those that others ignore. He shows kindness when it wasn't earned. What matters most to Charlie is uplifting others, encouraging others, rooting for others, always putting others first. I cannot overstate the size of his heart and the strength of his character. Charlie will be leaving South Point next month to move on to his next challenge, but he will be leaving a legacy of student involvement, achievement, and kindness that will have a lasting impact on our community. Teachers and students do not forget a force like Charlie Price. Thank you, Charlie, for all that you have done to make our campus a better place. You are one of one, Charlie Price. And it is because of all of this, because of everything I just described, that I can forgive you for being a Duke fan. But I am definitely your biggest fan, Charlie Price. You are the man.
Now we are ready to meet the star student and star teacher for the Gaston Virtual Academy. The star student is Caitlin Spangler. She is the daughter of Sherry Spangler. Caitlin plans to attend Auburn University to major in culinary sciences. She plans to become an executive chef. Her star teacher is Christine Shiflett. Ms. Shiflett teaches secondary math for the Gaston Virtual Academy. Let's welcome them at this time.
Good evening. None of us would be here today without teachers. Teachers are life's guides. Without teachers, none of us would know how to think, feel, or speak correctly. I have had many great teachers in my 13 years at Gaston County Schools. I chose Christine Shiflett as my star teacher for this opportunity to be a star student. She was my Math 1 and Math 2 teacher my freshman year. She was my homeroom teacher throughout junior year. Most of you in this room today think virtual learning sounds easy. It is not. Being a virtual student means you have to do most of the work yourself. I never got to lean over and ask my classmate, hey, do you understand this? And I never got to ask my teacher, I have a question about this in person. Ms. Shiflett made these courses as close to a public high school as she could. When I have a question, normally I would have to email my teacher and wait for a response. Not only did she answer right away, but she would set up a Zoom meeting so we could talk about the question face to face. She also set up small group meetings with everyone that was in my class so we got to talk and have open discussions instead of just using a discussion post. Her teaching style has really helped me learn the material. I learned how to take good notes in math, and I use this method of note-taking in my other classes. It really helps me considering I am a double deficit dyslexic student. Even though I haven't been her student this past year, I am using these methods and will carry them to college. This year, when I decided to apply to 5 colleges, Ms. Shiflett wrote recommendation letters to all of the schools I applied to. I'm happy to say I got into all 5 colleges and have committed to Auburn University. I feel like through her dedication to me during math, she started my high school career in the right way. I will continue to be successful in college thanks to her.
Caitlin is a remarkable young lady. She is a diligent student who always completes her work correctly and on time, and in the virtual world, that's a miracle. Hallelujah. She always would come to the extra tutoring sessions offered and even assisted in helping other students as well. Caitlin is kind and polite to her teachers and peers. She always has a positive attitude with a smile on her face. She has volunteered to help at the school getting ready for the new year, the new semester, graduation, or any activity that we would need her assistance. When she was my student, she helped me with a big issue, how to turn in your work through Google, through Canvas. A lot of students were having very difficult time submitting their assignments correctly in Canvas. She made a video for the students on how to submit, which I still use on my homepage to this day. And she also met with some of the students virtually who still struggled with submitting. She's an amazing young lady with her positive attitude, your tremendous work ethics, your sweet spirit, and academic knowledge. She will continue to be successful in life. It has been a pleasure and a blessing to have had Caitlin as my student. And from my heart, I want to thank you, Caitlin, for being a light for me and bringing me joy as I went through some hard times.
Next, we would like to introduce the star student and star teacher from Cherryville High School. The star student is Alexis McSwain. She is the daughter of Michael and Michelle McSwain. Alexis plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill to major in biology. She hopes to become a pediatrician. Her star teacher is Lane Treadway. Ms. Treadway teaches science at Cherryville High School. Let's welcome them at this time.
Although I only had Miss Treadway for one semester, she impacted me in so many ways. First, her interactive lessons and creative labs turned chemistry into something I enjoyed, a subject that before I dreaded even thinking about. Our whole class looked forward to her class each day, excited to see what new activities she had planned. But beyond just making chemistry fun, Miss Treadway has a contagious personality that makes learning exciting. She is always energetic and encouraging, pushing us to do our best while ensuring we never feel defeated. Her enthusiasm made even the most challenging topics manageable, and her constant support gave me the confidence to believe in myself. She also helped me through one of the most stressful times of my life. Going into senior year, I felt overwhelmed trying to figure out what I wanted my future to look like. I've always had high expectations for myself, and that pressure only grew when it came time for college applications, which is why I'm forever grateful to have Miss Treadway as my teacher when I did, because she taught me a lesson I will never forget, which is that all I can do is my best, and that the rest will fall into place. At first, my perfectionist brain struggled to accept this, but I finally understood as the semester went on. Miss Treadway may have been required to teach me chemistry, but she also taught me the importance of being content with my best, and for that I will always be thankful.
Good evening. When I was 17 and struggling through my first semester of chemistry, I never imagined that I would one day be teaching it. I spent many mornings in my teacher, Mr. Hildebrand's classroom, working extra practice problems. And then years later, when I became a chemistry teacher myself, I sent him a message to thank him. He responded, "You'll find it's easy to be a good teacher when you have a great student." Lexi McSwain, as I stand here tonight, honored and humbled by your words, I want you to hear the same truth. It is easy to be a good teacher when you have a great student. As educators, one of our goals is to teach our students, but more often than not, our students also teach us. Lexi, I have watched you work diligently, and the fact that we're honoring you tonight is a testament to the effort and dedication you put into everything you do. You are a star student. But beyond being an exceptional student, Lexi is a person of character who is wonderfully and unapologetically herself. You are fiercely loyal to your people and an incredible friend to all who know you. You are quick-witted, and your wisdom is far beyond your years. And most importantly, you have the kind of heart that is going to leave a lasting impact wherever you go. And of course, you are the only reason I am wearing Carolina blue tonight. Go Pack. But more importantly, go Lexi McSwain. I cannot wait to watch you take on the world.
Now we will recognize the star student and star teacher for East Gaston High School. The star student is Chandler Burleson. She is the daughter of Amber Bollinger and the granddaughter of Pam Burleson. Chandler plans to attend North Carolina State University to major in secondary education. Her goal is to return to teach science in Gaston County schools, and I understand, Mr. Superintendent, we'll have that contract ready. Her star teacher is Stephen Abernathy. Mr. Abernathy is a science teacher at East Gaston High School. Let's welcome them at this time.
Chemistry is an intimidating subject. It takes a very brave individual to teach a class full of 16-year-old stoichiometry and atomic structure. I was one of those students staring at Mr. Abernathy as though he had three heads while he explained these complex formulas and concepts. I counted down the days until I never had to think of the periodic table or moles again. Then somewhere along the way, everything changed. I found myself excited walking into chemistry because I was lucky enough to have a teacher who takes the time to break down difficult ideas into manageable pieces making even the most complicated topics feel approachable, unless it's electron configuration. You would think one chemistry class was enough, yet against all odds, he convinced me to take AP chemistry. I'm still not entirely sure how he pulled that off. So there I am, 2 years later, sitting in Mr. Abernathy's class again, all because he inspires me to try the hard things. Typically through some playful banter, all 12 of us in AP chemistry would participate in. During those 2 years I spent out of his class, he continued to say hello during class change, help me with my online classes when I needed guidance, and offer words of encouragement whenever I doubted myself. I am now weeks away from graduation, preparing to attend his alma mater to major in secondary education in hopes of returning as his co-worker one day. I hope to create a classroom environment that mirrors the one built by one of my greatest inspirations. Chemistry and I never got along, but sometimes it's not about what you're learning, it's about who's teaching you. And luckily I had Mr. Abernathy.
Thank you, Chandler, for recognizing me as your star teacher. It means a lot to be honored by a student body president, a future Wolfpacker, and a teaching fellows recipient, right? But knowing her sense of humor, I think she just picked me because she knows how much I don't like putting on ties and talking to groups of people, and because you're scared of Mr. Johnson. Chandler is an amazing student. She's studious, conscientious, and has an incredible sense of humor. She takes her work seriously, but will also find time to distract you for the class's sake by asking questions that are just slightly related to the topic enough to lead to a 15-minute conversation. Right? But Chandler's consideration of her classmates might be what impresses me the most about her. You could tell that she cares about her peers. She works hard to get her stuff done, but she's also going to make sure that those around her are going to do it as well. I would watch her work on something until she understood it, and then the show would start. She would turn to her table mates and ask if they knew what to do and proceed to explain it. Explain it, not just give them the answers, right? She would break it down piece by piece and coach them through a problem. It was awesome to watch. You're going to make a great teacher one day. Good luck at state next year. And I'll keep working so you can be my future homemate.
Now we would like to recognize the star student and star teacher for Forest View High School. The star student is Lily Friday. Her parents are Dana and Todd Friday. Lily plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill to major in English and comparative literature and minor in history. She hopes to become a high school English or history teacher, and I think we'll have a contract ready for you as well, Lily. The star teacher is Chris McKay. Mr. McKay is a social studies teacher at Forest View High School. Let's welcome them at this time.
I was first introduced to Mr. McKay as a freshman at my first open house. He was about to teach my older brother AP US History, APUSH, and all my older brother had told me was, it's a hard class, but he's a good teacher, and he's funny. 3 years later, this would come true to me in my own way as I took his class and soon experienced the joy that came with having Mr. McKay in your life. He didn't just list off dates, but made history come alive in its own way. There's no reason for me to remember, a year and a half later, about the feud between Henry Clay and John Adams, the FDIC that Roosevelt created, and the many moral issues with the Vanderbilt industries. But yet I do, because these were assigned to me in one of Mr. McKay's infamous, yet very memorable projects. It is this joy that Mr. McKay brought to history that made me realize how much I loved learning the stories of the past and why I want to continue doing that in college. However, Mr. McKay's specialness lies not only in his amazing teacher, but also in the way he leads. At school, he leads by helping student council and being a friendly face around the corner. At church, he leads by helping foster parents and being a deacon. Throughout all the ways I see him interact in his community, Mr. McKay is a kind and amazing person.
First of all, I want to thank Lily for selecting me as your Forest View star teacher. What actually is a star student, you might ask? Because this evening we are blessed by their presence. A STAR student is characterized by a strong work ethic, high academic achievement, and a love for learning, along with qualities with respect, responsibility, and a willingness to learn and help others. Lily embodies all these qualities and so much more. I had the privilege and honor of seeing all these very qualities while teaching Lily in my AP US history course last year. I have also known Lily and her family for years as members of the First ARP Church, and I have seen the exceptional teenager and member of our community she has become. One characteristic that shines brightly in you, Lily, is your willingness to help others. You have a heart for helping children, whether it be a camp counselor at Bon Clarkin during the summer, volunteering with our Village 127 gatherings, mentoring foster children at Kids Count nights, or with the Korean homestay program. Lily leads with compassion and purpose. In AP US history, you exemplified a strong work ethic, and your love of learning were always apparent. I look forward to seeing where the next chapter takes you, Lily, as you pursue becoming a high school English teacher, as we already know. Again, Lily, thank you for this recognition. It has been an honor playing a small part in the chapter of your life. Just remember, with faith and God's guidance, you are capable of achieving great things, and you are already making a positive impact on the world.
Thank you to our STAR students for sharing their heartfelt stories about these truly outstanding STAR teachers recognized here this evening. Let's have one final big round of applause for our STAR teachers and STAR students in the class of 2025. Once again, our appreciation goes to GSM Services for presenting our ceremony this year, and to the Gaston Early College High School for hosting our event. We also would like to thank Guilty Pleasures Catering and Bakery for our reception, the Communications Department, the Facilities Department, our Business Partnerships Office, and Webb Street School for contributing to the success of this program. Today's ceremony is being recorded for broadcast on Spectrum Channel 21, which is the education station for Gaston County Schools. And the video also will be available on our website and our YouTube channel. And we would like to say a special thank you to our high school principals and counselors and the central office administrators who are here today in support of this program. We also want to thank the guests of our STAR teachers who are with us to celebrate this occasion. And we want to acknowledge the parents of our STAR students. There is no question that they are the proudest people in this room. Again, congratulations, STAR teachers and STAR students for the class of 2025. This is your time to shine. We appreciate you being here, and we hope you have a nice evening.